Oh shit, I gotta pull up YouTube. Yeah.
Says we're waiting for it. Right now I'm waiting.
Oh, it won't let you go live until 9 o'clock. Oh, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. Why isn't it? What's going on? We have our stream key in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It says that we're
Live right now. Let me just. Sorry, guys. We are testing everything to make sure that everything is copacetic. Yeah, it says we're live.
Why aren't we getting any capture?
Live until.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, my phone is not keeping up
We have a stream key in.
it's all good with this at all.
It says that we're.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
Cool. Transmission.
I would like to introduce
DJ Dead Rock.
House music. I remember that.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy DJ Dead Right.
DJ Legion.
Legion, for we are many. And we are live for the first time in a very long time with our officially branded channel. So I'm excited.
Oh, so am I.
Very, very, very excited. My dog won't get out of my crotch, and I apologize. Go lay down. Thank you. So today we got quite a bit to talk about. No set itinerary or anything like that, but pretty much just going to go over current events, Las Vegas, Nevada, things like that. And the best part about this channel is that we are not going to... What's the word I'm looking for? We're not going to
sugarcoat.
Yeah, we're not going to sugarcoat it. This is Real Talk Radio. We're not going to... He was shooting people, but I'm sure he had an amazing reason as to why. No. No. Too many backwards stories for all that shit. But before we get into everything, I do want to say that we are running a raffle for all of our subscribers. If you hit the subscribe button during our live broadcast and say what's up in the chat, we will put you into a drawing for a gift basket of smokeware, and we'll be announcing the winner next Friday. So make sure you smash that subscribe like. Subscribe like.
Smash that subscribe like.
Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Don't forget to share it so your friends can get involved in everything else. So,
if you like the devil's lettuce, this is the contest for you.
Devil's lettuce. Better than Satan's cocaine or dandruff.
Luchega del Diablo.
Right. We're good. So, just to let you guys know what we're drinking on here, he thought this would be funny. It's, what is it? Dark Horse, Scary Jesus Rockstar.
It is a pale ale brewed with chamomile and holy water.
You can see the chamomile floating around in there. That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's probably bottle conditioned.
Hell
Could be.
yeah.
It's probably yeast.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I like that. But we also have some Jameson and Kraken. So it's definitely going to be a fun little live stream.
I'd rather not promote the beer brewed cold in the Rockies, but I'll drink it.
But yeah, so let's get into it. First thing I want to cover, obviously, is the shooting that happened in Las Vegas, Nevada. There was 50-plus people dead, over 500 wounded, and the thing that really gets me about this, and now please, I'm not saying that people didn't actually die or that anything like that. I'm just simply stating that I'm a conspiracy theorist, and this is what I do. They're saying first that it was a single shooter, 32nd floor of the hotel across from the country music concert. Some 60-plus-year-old guy was supposedly carried 10-plus rifles, 32 flights, snuck them in, and shot people by himself with accuracy that a Marine wouldn't have. Not believable, but okay, maybe he hit the gun range for months, years.
Well, really, at the angle in which he would have been shooting, it is like the perfect angle to mow down
Oh yeah,
all those
oh,
people.
Yeah. Spray and pray, Black Ops style.
Yeah,
for sure.
But now they're also saying that there was a security guard that approached the room upon the first shots fired, and they're saying that he was there was 200 rounds fired down the hallway at him. Which now there's a woman out there. She's suing the hotel chain. She's
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the hotel chain. She's definitely suing. I want to say it's Live Nation, which is unfucking believable because how do you sue the people putting on the concert? Because how can you?
It wasn't even affiliated with the hotel. Like...
How can you expect that something like that is going to happen when you go to a show? You know,
you can't.
So she's got this jackass lawyer. Oh, you need to have the proper ingress and egress to fucking blah blah. Fuck that guy.
The one thing that gets me is a story on his girlfriend, because while it was happening, or the day after, I can't remember when I started watching the news feed. I think it was the following day. They were saying that his girlfriend was in the room with him, helping. And then a few days later, they were saying that she was in the Philippines. Mm-hmm. And then a few days after that, they were saying that she just landed on a plane from the Philippines. So,
right.
No.
I think my favorite theory so far actually comes from a 4chan user who claimed to be LVMPD. And said that what they're not allowing Las Vegas Metro Police Department to release as an official statement and talk about, which, you know, who knows what the weight of this is. Is it true? Is it not? Nobody knows. But 4chan's been pretty good at digging shit up in the past. They're definitely, it's not Reddit. Right. So, but this guy claims that he's LVMPD and that Stephen Paddock was a undercover FBI agent who has been doing arms deals with foreign nations illegally for the FBI, like they've apparently been doing for years, which I don't really put that past them at all. To be doing illegal arms deals with other countries. That's just how the fucking world turns around.
They've done it before.
Right.
How do you think ISIS was fucking armed?
Right. He's saying that the whole thing was supposed to be a setup for ISIS to come in and do
like
an arms
sting
deal.
operation?
Yeah, in a way.
Right.
And ISIS kind of caught wind, you know, sniffed out the scent that they were going to get fucked over. So what they're saying is that they shot Stephen Paddock dead in the bedroom. ISIS carried out the attack on the crowd at the country concert in retaliation to potentially being fucked over, and then got the fuck out of there and implicated Stephen Paddock as the only shooter. But who's to say? You know,
I mean, I actually watched some more video, actually just yesterday, of I guess Nevada police have the shoulder-mounted cams and all that, so that's pretty cool.
Right.
But there was clear evidence of a second shooter also in the actual crowd, like just spraying at everybody. So I mean, you know, it's definitely a tragic situation, but I also don't believe that it just happened by chance. So.
I don't really believe anything that any story that really any media outlet or government agency feeds me to begin with. So
actually,
I'm a little skeptical.
Fun fact for fellow YouTubers and stuff: YouTube has actually started to demonetize people's videos for covering the subject.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Anybody that has a conspiracy theory about, you know, this happened or that happened, they're actually not paying people for stating their opinions on it, which I think is, you know, it's a little ridiculous, but
yeah, I could agree. I mean,
any non-mainstream media source is now being attacked by,
you know, at least they're not shutting channels down for covering the shit, you know, because that at that point I'd feel victimized myself, you know. But hearts go out to all the victims. But
for sure,
it is an awful circumstance. But we here at Real Talk Radio just think a little bit deeper. I've seen a couple videos too that make me think that you had a close range shooter and a long range shooter, because there's distinctly two different types of gunfire.
Oh, for sure. You had that nice sporadic automatic from the hotel, and then you had what sounded almost like a rapid fire semi-automatic from the crowd.
Right.
You know,
had like that and then like
yeah, that fucking.
Yeah. And anybody who says it's echoes, there's different numbers of shots and echoes. So if it was an echo, I would assume that it would follow the number of shots that were fired from the original rifle.
There was one thing I can debunk. Someone had actually showed me a video and said, "Dude, listen closely." So I'm listening, and it's right before the shots started raining down on people. And to this person that showed me the video was like, listen, that's more gunfire. That's more gunfire. I'm like, actually, that's a fucking helicopter. And I went on Google Maps and I looked, and the fucking arena and the hotel were both just down the street from an airport. So high probability that that was just a helicopter, not more gunfire. So
I like your dedication to the research, man. Yeah, that's great.
This is real talk, motherfucker. I ain't gonna feed y'all no bullshit. It's my opinion. If I'm wrong, fucking call me out. I don't know.
I'm one of those people. I was trying to sit there and find the dude's addresses and find all the people that he could be associated with, and find numbers or anything I could to find some kind of explanation outside of it was one dude who, for some circumstance or some unforeseen reason, goddamn country music is keeping me awake.
Hey, man, I would have shot down at a country music festival, too. Shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody cares about your horse and your wife and your dog and your beer. Go home. But I digress.
We're also not saying we'd actually shoot up a country music festival. No,
the urge would be there, but not with no real, like, you know what? No, I've got a 9mm and a rifle in the closet. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Like, no. It'd just be like. I feel like if it was ISIS, though, they would have had a better chance with bombs.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like, that hasn't been their fashion in the past. I mean, when they've claimed attacks before, it's been running people over with a truck. They killed like 80-something people.
Oh, they're pussies.
with a fucking vehicle. In the past. So, like, but they did, I believe, and I'm not 100% positive, I smoke a lot of fucking weed, but short-term memory is a little garbage, but at the same time, I do believe that sometime shortly after the attack was carried out, they did claim responsibility, which would kind of lend, a little bit more weight to that dude on 4chan saying, yeah, I'm with LMVPD and the FBI won't actually let us release a statement about this because this is what it is and this is what our nation's been doing for years.
But at the same time, I also kind of, just a smidge, feel like that ISIS is like that kid that during freshman year was like the most popular jock, and then come senior year he's like, I did that prank, it was me, and really he had nothing to do with it. But you don't know. That's why they're called conspiracies, because nobody except the people that are participating in the activities know for 100% sure.
Right. It's all speculation.
It is. I think we're going to do a shot between subjects. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm absolutely down with that.
You want the Kraken, or would you like some Jameson?
I'd prefer the JMO.
The JMO. Cheers, mate.
I feel like the red beard dictates that I drink an Irish whiskey.
Right.
It was Jameson's birthday, actually, the night that I went to the bar for my birthday. It was the day before my birthday.
Oh, shit.
So that was an interesting evening.
Don't judge me. I'm a pussy when it comes to hard liquor.
We'll be okay.
Not as bad as I thought it was.
No.
I definitely prefer Tullamore Dew.
Smooth, especially like it's chilled. It's smooth, very smooth.
Tullamore Dew, though, that is my Irish whiskey of choice.
Shout out to Coob there for the double Tully Gingers at $2. Guaranteed he's probably at $2 right now, drinking one tonight.
Oh, dude, I don't care about your fucking YouTube channel. Check out your YouTube channel later, fucker. Right. Stop it. I forgot to put that on vibrate. My apologies.
That's all right. That's actually me too. I should probably silence that so that I'm not taken away.
Right. So I was trolling around on YouTube earlier, which I tend to do frequently, just to get to know new people, new things, new YouTubers. so on and so forth. And I came across this dude, and I know people are gonna be like, "You just learned about him." Upchurch the Redneck. Have you ever heard
I
of him?
actually have not.
This dude is amazing. When I first heard about him, my friends were talking about him, and they're like, "Oh, he's a racist, blah blah blah, super offensive. Don't watch his shit." Blah,
But I
blah.
mean, is that part of the shtick? You know,
He's not
that's-
racist at all.
Okay.
Never once did he say anything racist. He's like us. Like, he should be a co-host on this show because he's so just blunt about everything.
Right.
And he started doing this hip hop
Okay.
music genre where it's like rap, but instead of it being about the hood and all that shit, it's about growing up in the country. And I watched some interviews with him, and he's like, people are like, "Why the fuck, why are you rapping about country?"
Is this the guy that did the? Oh God, I watched some really bad like redneck trap music video that was posted on Facebook not too long ago.
Probably. Really skinny dude,
yeah.
looks goofy as shit.
Talking about like going mudding and smoking blunts, or I can't recall.
This is why I bring it up, because I did some digging, and there's so many more artists that do this hip hop shit.
Yeah.
And some of it's pretty dope, like Georgia Boys, and it's JAWGABOYZ. Georgia Boys. Those dudes did this song called Riding High, and it's like just a song about jacking their fucking trucks up, going mudding, and just like being cool. And it was actually fucking like, it's a pretty dope tune. But Upchurch the Redneck, that dude, I don't know, man, he's fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Let me see.
He does country and rap, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
And yeah, like I was saying, though, they asked him why he does the topics that he covers, and he said, I've never stepped foot in a ghetto.
what's this? It's awful.
No,
No. Can we?
Hold on
I really
one
want to add a. I'm gonna add a display capture. I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna see if I can find this actually.
Yeah,
It's-
give us 1 second, guys.
We'll see if
Look
this
up
is,
Upchurch the Redneck, Johnny Cash.
Hang on, real quick. I want to see if I can pull this up right here.
There it is, redneck trap music. It was the EE.
It's
Yeah, don't worry about that.
This is the one. So hang on. I'm gonna add in the display capture here for you guys real quick and see. Okay,
Whoa,
we're on my screen now.
That's trippy.
I'll get rid of this in a second, but let's just let's take this full screen for a minute here.
Oh yeah, it's EE.
Drive this truck 'cause I ain't got a tank.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm out of this shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
for fuck's sake, I'm out.
You know, I didn't know I was walking into like a review video, but it's honestly, if we're being real, it's pretty fucking bad.
Right.
Let me get rid of this display capture now so that we can go back. Yes. and
Hey,
here we are.
there's my ugly
Okay,
mug.
Anyway, it's really bad.
This will capture just the audio, right? Like I can pull up a song and show you guys.
You
without...
should be able to. I'm hoping that it works the right way.
Let me give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
This is kind of our test run, our infantile episode. You know, we're just fucking around with OBS Studio for, I've used it a couple times, but I'm not incredibly familiar with it. So
All right, this track that I'm about to play is by Upchurch the Redneck. It's called Johnny Cash. It's got that modern day trap mumble rap hook, but the actual like.
now, do we have to? Are there any royalties involved in us playing any of this? It's not like
I don't
anything
know
really uploaded
because
video or
I don't think so because we're giving him a shout out. We're not claiming it as our own, so I don't
Right.
see there being an issue. I'm giving the dude mad props.
yeah, we're not
So-
talking
right.
shit about it
All right,
or anything.
I'm gonna just play a clip of this here. This is Upchurch the Redneck, Johnny Cash.
Should be capturing. Make sure it's on our desktop audio. I hope everybody can hear it.
Johnny Cash, black on black, Johnny Cash, black on black, Johnny
Yeah.
Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, black on black, Johnny Cash, black on black, Johnny Cash, black on black, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash.
I feel like I should be smoking more and drinking more like liquor.
Lean.
Yeah, a little bit of lean. Yeah.
Right. Got the 36 cups.
What do you do? What is lean in in the country, man. Like, what do they?
I feel like
Do
weed in
they
the
do
country is
same
just
thing,
moonshine,
or-
dude.
Yeah, but
Moonshine, maybe a little bit of codeine.
like, little promethazine coating scissor.
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 Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and turn this off and get back to what we were doing. I'm sorry, guys. I had to. Dude's actually not bad. If he would just drop the fucking... that trap hook, like... Yeah, it's catchy. I've had it stuck in my fucking head all day. But I'm not a fan of that mumble rap bullshit kind of deal.
Yeah. Bunch of dudes.
Oh, we got a subscriber.
Clowning on the mic.
Brian Shar. Shout out, bro. Thank you for the subscribe, man.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey,
I'm
Brian
sorry,
Shar.
dude. Really bad.
I hope it's Char.
I hope it's Shar, not like.
I hope we're right.
But yeah, no. Music wise, let's get into this fucking music, man.
Can we talk about Through the Eyes of the Dead just released a new album?
I know nothing about that band. Go for it.
My god.
Have at it, dude.
Been listening to them. I think it was 2005 Bloodlust came out. My first band did a cover of one of their songs way back in the day. And through the vocalist changes and the minor and the subtle member changes through this band, they've become like one of the staples, in my opinion, of original deathcore. And they're really doing excellent things. The new album is true to what their sound is. You can tell immediately upon listening to, guitar tone,
right.
Before even the vocals set in, and especially when the vocals set in, you can tell this is Through the Eyes of the Dead. So absolutely, shout out to Through the Eyes of the Dead on a fucking banger album release. Stands right up there with Malice. Stands right up there with Skepsis. It's a great fucking album. I guess that's all I really have to say about it.
I got a shout out for three bands, three local bands in the Cleveland area. Got to give a shout out to my boy Chris Grande with Psychosis.
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to One Click Crazy. Y'all are my family. And I heard of this new band. I don't know. I heard the lead singer's a bit of a douche called Measures. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
That's this
that
guy.
guy's a fucking dick, man. I heard that he's got a really small dick, like
Chode status,
like church mouse, like a cricket, you know.
That's funny. Just hear instruments.
That guy's just not worth your time, man. Yeah, no. Go see Measures, but don't bother with the dude doing vocals.
No, actually, I do have to say, and not because you're sitting here, but the first song I listened to was, I can never pronounce it properly, Solace?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking incredible track. And mind you, I've only ever known him, as you see here, super mild-mannered, funny, fun. I was like, this dude screams. This dude, goes, no, actually, there's no way. There's no way.
Met on the set of your movie, which I don't want to get into all that bullshit. But
I was making a movie that got stolen from me. I cast him to be one of my killer rednecks in the show.
I'm gonna hold off on this.
You're good though. But yeah, that's how we met, and I went to go see him at Lakewood, the Foundry, and when he got up on stage, I'm like, "That's my dude." And then he started going. I'm like, "How the fuck are you doing that?" It was great. But yeah, shout out to local music. You gotta support
appreciate
it.
you, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah, no, a lot of people say that you're such a mild-mannered guy. You're so down to earth. Well, on stage, it's kind of like that's the time where I get to kind of release all that shit that I build up inside, and I got a lot of energy, and it's a phenomenal fucking time. It's an experience.
For sure.
I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know where I would be without music.
That's how I feel for sure.
Are you gonna grab a beer?
Go for it. We actually need to do a show together one of these days. I feel, but
we absolutely should. Honestly, if I get the guys on board, I wouldn't mind getting we do have a sample pad right now. Our drummer, Ghibli Bigson, DJ Duff. is running the sample pad right now, and he does an excellent job. But I wouldn't mind getting John up there one night to play some little clips and shit.
That's me, by the way.
And fuck around. I feel like it would be a good time.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's actually that's how it happened with One Click Crazy. We were opening. I was opening for Psychosis and Conniption Fit at the Fantasy, which was an amazing time. But I got to meet One Click Crazy. You know, I was out back smoking a J, fucking trying to loosen up before my set and shit. They were up right before me. And I got to talk to Orlando, the lead vocalist. And, you know, we just got to talking about fate and all this other shit. Because I'm like, you guys need to sample this? And they're like, oh my god, yes. That is exactly what the fuck we've been looking for. Hell yeah, there's a reason that we're both doing this show at the same place during the same day. I'm like, all right, yeah, a little heavy on it, but yeah, dude, for sure. And they brought me in. I went to a couple practices. Some of the guys didn't like me. They didn't think that what I was going for was what they wanted. So no hard feelings or nothing. The dudes are awesome. If I wasn't what they were looking for, it's totally cool, dude. What the fuck? Lulu, what the fuck are you doing over there? It sounded like she was wrestling a demon just now. You fucking crazy. I love you. Come here. Yeah, what's up, Pub? She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I would show him your face, but the camera's all the way up here.
Right.
Here, come on. Come on, get up here.
Come here.
Or don't. That's
Or
fine.
come.
Come on. Come on.
You jumping on me all
No.
before? She's like, no, the table's there. It's too hard.
Fuck the table.
It's too much work.
Yeah, so... Oh, underground news. This is fun. All right, so I am a juggalo. You can't see it, but it's up there. I have been a juggalo since I was 10 years old. Juggalo family was like the only shit that I knew. Boop. There it goes. Yes. But I've been a juggalo since I was 10 years old. Juggalo family was like the only shit that
We're gonna fix. It's coming back. It's coming back.
There it is.
Hey,
yeah, look at
it's
that.
Fine.
But recently, September 23rd, I believe it was either the 23rd or the 27th, something. We had a march on Washington, which was pretty dope.
Sorry. Little adjustments.
There it is. But yeah, we had a march on Washington to try and prove to the FBI we're not a gang. We're just a close-knit fan base, more or less. And apparently it didn't work, and it just pissed them off, because now we have a detailed gang list. You know what? Hold on, I'm going to pull it up.
That's really funny.
They're trying to
So
associate...
what was what were droves of deadheads in the 70s, or
Dude,
like
fucking, you
know,
got Deadheads, the Kiss Army, like,
yeah,
why
exactly.
are we getting
there's
fucked with?
nothing wrong with that.
Give me a second, I gotta pull this up. But they're actually they're saying that we have outside links to the skinheads in the KKK.
Oh sure.
Oh yeah, let me
Sure.
tell you. I only rant about how stupid racism is in my everyday life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let me tell you. But my homie Des Luca, shout out to him, dude's fucking sick. He posted the list. He actually went on the FBI's website, pulled up this picture right here. So, I can't really read it too much, but we have it by state and city.
Oh, it's just
yeah, you can't
bright
see
white.
it.
Yeah.
But like it, like
that's,
over
that's
here,
insane.
like look, all right. So the Juggalo gang subsets, there's like 50. Just because we post JRB or something does not mean that that's the name of a gang.
Juggalo Rider.
Look, we got Juggalos of Statesville, Juggalo Riders, 3 Ring Click, Juggalo Gang. That's kind of asking for it though. Juggalo Riders, bitch, JRB for sure. Eastside Juggalos, Homies for Life, Lotus Pot Family, all that shit. Now look over here. Outside gang influences. Did you know?
West Side Cribs? Are you fucking serious?
And the Bloods.
Oh my god.
And the Bloods.
Juggalos are on both sides.
And apparently we're also Folk Nation, White Supremacist,
Jesus.
Sir 13, Peru Bloods. We're not even in fucking Peru. They don't even know what the fuck a Juggalo is. The farthest we go is fucking England.
This makes you question if the whole fucking thing isn't satire. And the thing that's sad about it, it's not fucking satire.
Dude, seriously, I used to have this dope-ass Hatchet Man jersey that I got at my very first ICP show. And It was amazing. I paid $150 for it. I got it doused in Faygo that whole first show and everything. I would rock it, dude. In the summer, I'd fucking walk down the street, go get a pack of smokes, walk home. I would get pulled over every
yelling,
single.
"Whoop, whoop."
Yeah, and it was the shit. I was like, "Fuck
there's
yeah!"
nothing wrong with
Thank
that.
you. But I actually got pulled over one time in particular. I remember I was walking to the gas station to get cigarettes. I got pulled over. 2 cop cars pulled up, guns drawn, telling me that I'm participating in gang-related activities by myself, and I had to get on the ground. I said, no, I'm not a suspect for a crime. You're not holding me. I'm walking away. I'm going to go get my cigarettes, and I'm going to go on about my day. Fucking got tased by 2 cops.
Same time?
Same time. Like, are you... Seriously?
Like tase, like the barbs.
Yeah, like the...
Yeah.
They stick in your
ya.
fucking back.
Yeah.
But
That's not a good feeling.
no, it happened once before,
4 barbs at
2008,
once,
but
but,
we're not
you
going
know.
to talk about that. But it's just so ridiculous how far this has gone. We're not dangerous people. We're not criminals. And you can hit the fucking comments with as many anti-juggalo, whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. That's your opinion.
DJ Deadrod is one of the best dudes I know. Hands down.
And I appreciate that because I can't tell you how often I'm told.
Personally not a juggalo myself. I can say that I did appreciate the great Malenko.
Most people, yeah.
Excellent. I wouldn't be against going and seeing a live performance. I feel like it would be a fucking experience. I feel like we should open ourselves to experiences as people in general. And on the note of differences too, I mean, between John and I, John is Christian, I'm LaVeyan Satanist. We're sitting here, we're doing a show together. We're having some drinks together.
And look, I'm not burning.
Yeah. I drank a beer with holy water. Oh.
Yeah, actually, this says that it has holy water in it, which is pretty. I think it's fun.
I wonder if they actually got like the water they
need-
used in the brew blessed by a priest.
You need to do a show dressed up as this angry
dressed
Jesus
as like,
right here,
zombie
too.
rock star Jesus.
Fuck yeah, man.
That would be. Yeah, that would fit.
You guys, but for real, for majority of the public out there, do me a personal favor, please. I know this isn't going to reach too many people. It's our first broadcast, but stop finding reasons to fucking hate people. Stop it. Black Lives Matter, white supremacists, the KKK, the police, the government, everybody just fucking stop.
Agreed.
Stop it. Otherwise, the whole world's going to be empty, and it's not going to be because of zombies. It's going to be because we all fucking killed each other.
Right, and when we gang up on each other, against each other, all we're doing is playing into the larger plot. We're playing into the division.
We're puppets.
Everybody, they want everyone to be divided because people divided are people more easily conquered.
Right. And actually, I'm calling a prediction here. I'm almost positive this is going to happen, especially with the shootings and the Black Lives Matter and everything else. I'm predicting that we're going to get divided. We're going to get so angry at each other that we're going to be killing each other. Then martial law is going to kick in. And well, guess what? Because all you fucking jackasses wanted the government to take our guns away, you ain't got a way to defend yourself. So now the military...
I don't know about martial law exactly. I think it's going to take something real special for that.
Well, what I'm saying
to
is
an extent, I believe that an uprising of the people would be an excellent thing if done correctly. But at the same time, it's so hard to get
general public's just too stupid.
Yeah,
dude, for
that's
sure.
not a fucking lie, honestly.
Like, no, I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. It just the general public is too stupid, too blinded by frivolous shit to really focus on what's going on. There's gonna be a civil war, whether it's race, whether it's politics or whatever. We're gonna be in a second civil war shortly, a year or two tops. When that happens, martial law is going to kick in. That happens, people are going to be in FEMA camps. Like, there's an easy fucking way to stop it from happening, and that is to tolerate people. Coexist.
Right.
Fucking stop being an asshole. I don't hate him because he's a Satanist. He doesn't hate me because I'm a Christian. We have good, healthy debates, and it's actually a lot of fun. But
it's nice to see someone else's views respected for what it is, and realize the fact that they're not trying to change you for who you are as a person. And I think that that's a respect that everybody should give to everyone else.
Right. Feminists. Oh, I love you guys. I love feminists. Now, let me put this out there first and foremost. I love women. I love y'all. Y'all are the shit. If it wasn't for y'all, nothing would exist. All right, straight up. But for the love of God, stop. I watched this video on YouTube earlier where this feminist lady was speaking, and she literally said, "Men, how do you feel sharing the same gender as Donald Trump?" Are you fucking serious? There's man and woman. It's bound to happen.
Right.
Am I mad at you because you share the same gender as Clinton?
Hill dog?
Yeah. You've seen Elf on a Shelf, now cunt on a blunt.
Fucking,
so stupid. So stupid. So incredibly stupid. What time are we looking at here?
We're about 9:40 or so.
All
yeah,
right, man.
well.
Healthy 40 minutes.
I'm honestly good to keep rolling.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's keep it going. We don't have any comments, I don't think.
I'm in a good place.
Un momento.
Check out the,
Por favor.
see if we have anything there in discussion.
Yeah, sorry guys, we've been kind of neglecting the,
You should go back. It's in the same tab. I was a jackass. I didn't open a new one.
That's alright. We're not signed in, though.
We should be.
You are.
Ooh.
Hey, look at that. Alright, cool. Did you see that spike that was at one guy subscribing?
One guy!
Thanks, bro!
Fuck yeah.
I really hope I don't have to send just that one guy something.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, I won, motherfucker.
Right. I'm the one guy.
You're so special. I'm not gonna drink this because it's hot in here.
Honestly, though, big props to somebody that we have no affiliation with subscribing to the channel. It means a lot that somebody decided to actually find, even if you were just rolling through YouTube, you're on the ass end of the dark side of YouTube, and you just find this channel and you watch 2 minutes and you said, yeah, fuck yeah, this guy's got a good point. They talk about real shit. We appreciate
definitely
every little like and subscribe.
Also, want to let you guys know the quality on this video may be a little shoddy right now. We're not rich. We don't have a lot of money. So getting this to where we want it to be, we have a clear vision as to how we want the show to look, sound, everything. Just please bear with us. We're going to get it there soon, hopefully. I'm trying to have it where we want it by Christmas. But yeah, so I just wanted to get that out of the way there. Fucking all that jazz.
I think we'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, anybody in the Lake County area, like we were talking about earlier, Measures, his band, Psychosis, and Metal Mafia have shows tomorrow night.
Conniption Fit as well, I believe.
K-Fit's going to be there?
I believe
I did not
so,
know that.
yeah.
Well, then
yeah.
K-Fit too. K-Fit's the shit. Steve fucking Watson, I'm talking to you, bro. Also, Borsini, love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
They got a show tomorrow night in Mentor on the Lake. I can talk.
Hey, there you go.
But, yeah.
Men are on the lake.
Mentor on the Lake. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be a fucking blast. I'm going to be there in my whole DJ Dead Rock get-up, the mask and everything, fucking jamming out with people, having a good time. I promised this kid a mosh pit, so this week I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to him.
Need a little one. There's said to be Mentor, Ohio's first zombie walk that evening.
Fuck yeah.
I believe that makeup starts somewhere between noon and 2, if you're interested in doing that. There's also said to be a dunk tank, which is going to be
dunk tanks, man.
Fucking awesome.
Is he going to be dunking Greg Kelly again?
I have no idea.
I think it was last year he did the same thing down on the flats, and it was awesome.
Right, you will recognize me there as the brand new rendition of Pennywise the Clown.
Can we just take a minute and talk about how amazing that movie was?
It was a fucking great movie, man.
I was so scared that they were gonna fuck it up.
So was I.
Oh my
God.
I
was very skeptical walking into the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the first scene, like right when Georgie gets to the sewer.
Spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alerts.
All the spoilers. Again, this is a no holds barred radio.
Right.
If you don't like it,
Go find something else to watch.
Right, you should find something else to watch in this moment, or at least for this segment, because I'm going to be spoiling this fucking movie. If you haven't seen it by now, I don't feel bad spoiling it.
Let's give them 5 seconds to switch before we keep going.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2. Okay.
All right, spoilers. So the first scene when Georgie gets to the sewer, honestly, before that, I really loved how they set up the construction barriers, how he runs it, every little thing. It was very almost, to an extent, portions were almost shot for shot to the TV series with Tim Curry.
Very.
And going into it, I didn't expect Tim Curry's Pennywise, because if I expected Tim Curry's Pennywise, I wouldn't have enjoyed the film as much. It's a new rendition is something that's good. It's healthy to take us outside of what we knew and kind of bring it into another realm of thought. But I can say the only negative things I have to say about the film, near the first scene when Skarsgård first pops up out of the sewer as Pennywise, the first couple lines that he delivers, it didn't feel like it was totally there. I wasn't really believing him as the clown. But then as soon as, he does the fucking dead eye and the water's pouring out of his fucking mouth, and the mouth opens up and you have these immense rows of teeth, and he just fucking rips the kid's arm off.
And the fact that they didn't hold back.
Right.
They didn't... Oh, let's just get a shot of the water while this kid's arms...
They didn't, in the best ways.
Right.
They showed Georgie getting his arm ripped off, which was great. He's bleeding out in the fucking street before the hand reaches out and fucking sucks him into the sewer. But in terms of, Beverly and her father and how he was sexually abusive toward her, they did pull back. They didn't show actual sexual abuse to an extent. He climbs on top of her, etc.
But it never crossed that point to disgust.
Right, and that's where it's appropriately edited to be phenomenal as a horror film. The other thing I didn't like was the woman that comes out of the painting in the temple. I just felt like
I know
the
what you're talking about
CGI
now.
was really bad on it.
They may have hit their budget before that scene was shot, and they're like, "Hey, 15-year-old with editing software, come here, do this."
Right. That wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It wasn't scary. And the only other thing that I can say that maybe film goers wouldn't have appreciated is the little allusions or nods to the original concept, like the book or the film. There's a couple to both in there, like the Lego turtle smashing, being the turtle that carries the universe on his back. That's its true nemesis, the only thing that can really put it away for good. That was a nice little nod when he's in the room with all the clowns. The clown dolls on the left hand side of the screen, right around the lower portion, you can see a clown doll that is dressed as Tim Curry's Pennywise, which was awesome. I loved that. But for people that didn't see the prior TV movies or didn't read the books, there were things that were kind of out of context, especially when Pennywise mutters to Richie, beep, beep, Richie.
Right.
It came out of nowhere, and in the books, it was a way to tell Richie to shut up because he had a big fucking mouth. And he was talking all the time, so the kids would say, beep, beep, Richie. Shut the fuck up, Richie.
I do need to point out, too, that I read the book, Stephen King's It. I, however, had no fucking idea that it was a TV series originally.
Yeah.
I did not know. I just thought it was a fucking 3-hour fucking movie.
Yeah.
I had no clue, dude. No clue at all. And the fact that they were able to chop it up, put it into a movie was pretty dope.
Right, and I like that they're doing a chapter 2 as the adults instead of just cramming everything into one film and fucking the whole thing up. I was really concerned about that too. I'm sitting in the theater, I'm wondering,
when's it gonna switch?
When are they gonna change this over? And they age, and I realized that's not gonna happen. And then when it said, chapter 2 coming soon, I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, that's what I'm waiting for. So 2019, I believe, is the
Was
projected.
it 19 or 18?
I think it's 19. 2019, I believe, is the projected release date for that, and I'm all fucking for it. I know there's people that didn't appreciate the CGI. All of it was not phenomenal, over the top notch CGI. Personally, I'm a big fan of physical effects in horror films. I feel like they convey more of a real feeling. Like I like what they did with the Evil Dead reboot in 2013. It was really good because they used physical effects mixed with a little bit of CGI.
The way that she pulled her fucking arm off from under that Jeep, dude. Oh my god, that was incredible work.
But I'm also a fan of the original Evil Dead movies, and I mean, I like campy, you know, D-grade horror.
Nothing can beat Bruce Campbell's fucking original versions of everything. But I do hope that they do a remake of Army of Darkness.
I would love that.
Oh my
Actually,
God,
I just watched that again last week. I watch it every year.
I love the
during
little
October sometime.
The little guys, just
skeleton guys, just fucking really like stop motion animation almost. Like, yeah, it's great. But I love the Evil Dead series as a whole. Honestly, I feel like the first one is probably my least favorite, but that's just because I feel like it's more of an introductory film. It doesn't mean that it's bad by any measure.
Just not as good.
Right. Yeah. Evil Dead 2 is the iconic film where, you know, the deer is laughing at him on the fucking wall. The whole room's laughing. He starts laughing. He cuts off his hand and replaces it with the chainsaw. There's far more use of the shotgun.
I actually have to put something out there. I've never seen the first Evil Dead.
Oh, we gotta watch that. We have to watch that.
I've seen clips and I've watched every other one except that very first one. So it's yeah.
But
bad DJ Dead Rat.
Shame.
Right. Shit. At some point, I really want to have segments made. We can have like little effects on the screen and shit.
Right.
But movie-wise, low-budget horror movies are my favorite. And there's three that I want to talk about real quick. The first one being Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest is a found footage horror movie, and it is incredible the way they did this. These city slickers get chased down by these two killer rednecks in an RV in the hills of buttfuck nowhere.
Classic.
Oh yeah. Beautiful work on that movie. The second one is Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is a psychological horror movie kind of deal where Mr. Jones is a demon or angel. They never really say which, but it could be either. That controls the reality or the line between reality and the dream world. So very good movie as well. And then the last one is The Road. The Road, The
Road's not a bad movie, man.
I am a fan of Fallout, the video game. Love it. So the fact that they came out with The Road, and it's just this dude trying to survive with his son, love it automatically. Let's watch it. Let's see what it is. And it's just, some will argue that the movie was a bit too long for its content, but it didn't disappoint.
Right.
You never sat there going, oh, you know what? I'm going to go make something to eat. Like, it kept your attention.
Or, oh, I'm going to fall asleep.
Right. My wife fell asleep in the theater during Deadpool.
Oh, how?
The first fucking 10 minutes, the woman was out. She was just...
entire day. Yeah.
All right, you know what? Last time I take you to a movie. But actually, we went to go see it in theaters, and we got these... They only made 200 of them. The little collectible tickets.
Oh yeah.
We have 2 of them.
Nice.
Yeah, we literally got the last 2, which was amazing. But I have that up in the room, so
we loved it too. Me and my fiance went to go see it in the theaters, and despite the fact that she was, you know, like hiding in her hoodie or like covering her eyes, I'm like, just watch the movie.
She don't like horror movies?
Fine. Like she doesn't like clowns. You know, so it's that's about it. But we both still really enjoyed it. We thought it was a good you know, remake to what the original was, and it was a good projection of the source material.
I can't really see them doing too much with the idea, but I would love to see a remake of Cujo.
Yeah.
Just because of the CGI and everything. If done properly, I feel like it could be phenomenally Gore-tastic.
Yeah.
Can I make that a word?
Yeah,
That could be a thing?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah, fucking Gore-tastic. I'm gonna use it. Fuck yeah.
We did also recently, October is the month where I subject my fiance to every fucking horror movie that I like every single night. When I get home from work, it's can I watch something that's scary and funny at the same time or whatever, and that's kind of how I pitch it because it gets me what I want. So we watched recently again Pet Sematary.
Oh my god, I hope they redo that one too.
Yeah, that would be great. The first Pet Sematary was phenomenal. The one with the dog being brought back from the dead and kind of killing and all that was good. It was okay, but nothing like the child coming back from the dead and just that laugh, dude. It's fucking hilarious every time that kid laughs out loud.
In any horror movie, there is a very small list of things that I can't stomach to watch.
Yeah.
And I love horror movies, so like...
Oh, it's the Achilles tendon cut?
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
Fingernails, teeth, Achilles tendon. But in Pet Sematary, the sister down in the basement with... what disease did she have? Can't remember.
Oh.
TB or something like that? She had something fucked up.
Something like that. It's
But-
all bony. And...
Yeah, I just... Well, maybe it was because I watched it at such a young age, but
Right.
like... Oh, God,
It is
dude.
very... That is super creepy. I think my favorite part, though, of Pet Sematary is just... sometimes dead is better.
Right.
Sometimes. And if you there's actually a drinking game for Pet Sematary.
Oh, no.
And we played it when we watched it last week, and it's actually grueling. You wouldn't expect it, but it's a take a drink every time they say church. You don't realize how many times they mention the cat until you watch the movie again, and you
Really?
go, "Holy shit, I'm getting buzzed." Take
cat.
a drink every time that the old guy, I can't recall his name right now, lights a cigarette or drinks a beer. Which is frequently. What was it? Take a drink every time a truck drives down the road, which is at least a good 10 times in the movie.
Really? I can
easily.
only
It's a lot.
visualize like 3 times.
It's a lot. But again, like if you look up the game, I'm sure that you can find the rules on
Right.
like a Google search or something like that. It's actually pretty fucking grueling, and we were actually a little bit buzzed by the time that the movie ended. I'm going like, seriously? Or it's like finish your drink when his son says no fair, like, which is just like, oh yeah, I just cracked a new beer. Oh, let me just put this one down real quick. I'll grab another. Because immediately afterward, how's church, Daddy?
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I have this dice game called Zombie Dice. We're gonna have to play around before you leave, but such a fun little dice game. You got 13 dice, and you have to roll 3 at a time. You have to get as many brains as you can before getting 3 shotgun blasts. If you get 3 blasts and you have a collection of brains, nothing counts. Everything's wiped clean. So I turned it into a drinking game because you've got red, yellow, and green dice based on difficulty.
Right.
If you get a green shotgun blast, you have to take 1 drink per die with a shotgun blast.
Okay.
If you get a yellow, you got to do 2, and if you get a red, you got to do 5. Well, the only thing is, Sarah had rolled one time and got 5 red shotgun
Oh my
blasts
God.
and just refused.
Yeah.
I'm like, good, don't worry about it.
There's a point where you just go, not all at once right now.
Right.
I would like to keep playing this and drinking steadily.
Spread it out a little bit.
Right.
Quick little side note that I forgot to mention at the beginning. I am currently building a vocal booth. In this vocal booth is going to be a camera and a microphone. And we're going to have on local musicians, things like that. And we're going to have them like freestyle or sing or whatever while we're broadcasting. So, to provide more content for you guys because you guys are fucking awesome.
Right.
So,
And even
definitely.
hell for guest speakers or interviews as
Oh,
well,
yeah,
it would
for
be a
sure.
great spot.
Only bad thing is it's over there.
And the good thing for us is that we don't have to deal with your asses if we put you in the vocal booth. You're on the other side of the room.
Right. So if you want to sit in there and smoke a blunt during the interview, it's all good. We got our area. We're cool. I don't do blunts. You can hand me a J. It's totally cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See,
Fucking,
for me, like smoking blunts in apartments is just it's just too much of a smell issue for me. That's why I typically will go for like the shatter wax or something because it dissipates within like 30 seconds.
That's why I gotta just say all my neighbors are fucking cool.
Yeah.
There's only one guy that's under the age of 60, and he's like on that side.
Right.
The only bad part is that vent right there goes directly into the hallway. So if we're smoking in the front room, I gotta like light an incense, turn on the candle warmer or the wax burner or whatever. Fucking like I have a pre-session setup. Yeah. But it has officially been still just under an hour. I'm sorry, my math sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to math today.
Within a couple minutes of an hour.
Yeah, doing good. Got anything else you want to cover?
Honestly, I want one more movie that everybody should watch. And if you don't like campy fucking horror flicks, you probably shouldn't, because you're gonna hate me for telling you to watch this shit. But it's a Bruce Campbell movie that most people don't know is out there, or at least most people that I meet don't know that it's out there. And it's called Bubba Hotep. It's a movie about a guy who either thinks or is Elvis in a nursing home, and him and his like geriatric roommate wind up fighting this mummy that's terrorizing the nursing home. And it's just fucking phenomenal. If you want a good laugh, if you like to fucking smoke like we do and shit like that, blaze up a little bit, have a couple drinks, put yourself on some Bubba Hotep, draw a bubble bath.
What the fuck? A bubble bath.
Treat yourself. It's a phenomenal film.
People are stupid. Everybody on Facebook is like, I can't believe I missed the video. We're still going.
We're still going. We're right here. We're right here on YouTube.
The live stream explaining the lapse in time, because we were supposed to start at 9 o'clock sharp, but we started at like 9:10 or something.
Right. We had a little
Technical
couple
shit.
technical things. We wanted to make sure that we were getting everything correct and make sure the audio was coming out the way that it should before we actually started fully broadcasting, because, if it turned out like shit, you wouldn't be listening right now.
Right. Also, I do want to start doing a separate episode where it's not necessarily a full-blown real talk episode, but I want to start reviewing... Wait, we're in Ohio. It got legalized, but only for vapes, so I still have to say tobacco products. We're going to review tobacco products. So, but I want to, like, the 24
Well, technically, I mean, like, even bud is going to be, flower is going to be legal in Ohio. Or rather, it already is. It's just a matter of us working out the rest of the legislation, getting medical cards out to the people that need them. Yeah.
Hi.
But once we get all that ironed out, the downside is, from what I've heard, there's only going to be one dispensary allocated to Lake County. Most of them are going to be downtown Cleveland, far higher density, more population. More population wherever you're living. If you're in Ohio, more population, more dispensaries. I don't personally have a problem with driving downtown. I feel like one dispensary is going to get pretty overloaded pretty quick once you get all the patients rolling in. But at the same time, there's a lot of little shit to work out. There's a lot of red tape to cover. The things that I do know about our medical marijuana legislation is that as a patient, once you have your card, you can have what they consider to be, I believe it's a 6-month supply is what they call it. And that's 9 ounces of marijuana in your home.
That's 6 months?
That's 6 months. It doesn't seem like 6 months to me, but yeah.
3.
I don't even know about 3. But there's some other shit. It's not necessarily the most interesting thing, unless you're an advocate as ourselves and are really into it. But it is getting ironed out, and once we do have it here, you will be able to buy flower. You just have to put it in a vaporizing device. They don't want...
Oh, so you got a dry herb vaporize?
They don't want flame going to joint, like flame going to bowl. Everything... I suppose that it's because we like to think that we're a state that promotes better health, but okay. At that rate, though, you'll still have concentrates, you'll still have edibles, and you're still going to have flower on the market. You just got to, put it in a vaporizer.
Right.
So
Which sucks, 'cause those things
once we
are
can
pain in the
actually
ass.
secure full-on medical cards, we can actually broadcast and review the stuff. We can actually do the stuff here.
Which I'm actually supposed to be going to get mine this weekend, I think.
Oh, the affirmative
Not
defense.
this weekend, the following, yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to wait for my doctor to, this bitch.
Fully.
She's like, you have all the symptoms of PTSD. Then put down that I have PTSD so I can get my fucking legal
Give me
medicine.
Give me a diagnosis.
Right.
The people where I went have said, the woman looked right at me. Yes, you have PTSD. And I haven't served, but I've had quite an interesting time here on this planet.
What's up, Scotty? Sorry.
Oh, that's good. A couple unsavory situations have left both of us scarred, and to an extent, no, it is a phenomenal thing. I'd rather not do lithium or any other antidepressant or drugs to fucking zombify me and really rip away from the personality that I still have left.
Right.
So with that, I do plan on getting my patient card as soon as it's available in the state. I thought about the affirmative defense. I just don't know how I feel about spending $150 up front for something that lasts 3 months and then costs $50 to renew. What? That's it. Yeah, it's $150 to get that card. So it is a pretty hefty fee for 3 months worth of me being basically, not even fully covered by the law, but basically just unable to prosecute for possession. Say you get pulled over and you have your affirmative defense card here in the state, it's just more work for them to take you to court and prosecute when it's going to be thrown out because our laws are technically already in place, but we don't have the patient cards out yet. It's a really
slow process.
It's a really fucked up system at the moment in time, but by 2018 it's said to be getting ironed out. Everything should be starting to get set in stone. I know that licenses went out. Well, not licenses, but applications for licenses have been brought in. The last time that I checked, there are like 120 or 130 applicants for cultivation licenses. Those are going to come in 2 levels. You're looking at the level 1 grow licenses, which are, I believe, it's 20 to 25,000 square foot facilities that are going to be growing, producing, and harvesting our medical marijuana here in the state. And then another 12 level 2 licenses, which are going to be 2,500 square foot facilities, a little bit smaller scale. And honestly, the smaller scale, you probably have a little bit more of a quality check on what you're pumping out. Like as a consumer myself, I don't want the fucking Walmart of weed.
Right.
It's
poor quality, high prices.
Yeah, just put pumping shit out and pumping taxes up for it.
Actually, did you hear that they already turned in? They already turned the old senior center in Eastlake. They've already grown their first batch, and they're
I believe
replanting.
It used to be a DH facility as well.
Yeah, it was a juvenile corrections facility first. Right. Then it got turned into a senior center, and now it's a grow house.
Yeah, that's it.
Right here in Lake County.
The company that's going to be taking care of it is said to be redoing the grounds. They're putting a lot of work in. They're making it something that doesn't seem like an illicit substance, and that's more of what we need, is to kind of see it as something that's more of a medicinal product than something that we shouldn't consume. We're raised from childhood on. You have the DARE program, and they give you those stupid fucking goggles that look nothing like getting high. I
remember those. It was like looking through Coke bottoms, like, this is your brain on weed, motherfucker. I'm high right now. This ain't what it looks like.
No, exactly.
DARE just stands for drugs are really expensive. So if you get some, give them to me.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. But on a very real note, though, this is kind of more like a PSA kind of deal. Everybody's been doing it lately, and I feel the need to, because I suffer from mental illnesses as well as you. If you find yourself going through some shit, Whether it be depression, anxiety, your girl just left you and you just can't take shit no more. I don't give a fuck, man. Hit my inbox, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, anything. If you're really going through some shit and you need someone to talk to, hit me up. Hit us up. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you're thinking about hanging yourself, fucking call me.
Right.
You know, or call somebody. You know, it's nothing to play around with. And if you got medicine that's working, I don't want to say stick with it, because medicine is why I'm so heavy. I used to only weigh like $165, and then I got on lithium and Seroquel, and just fat. But stick with whatever's working. If it's smoking weed, smoke weed. If it's taking your medication on time, take your medication on time. If it's just going to your therapist twice a week, go to your fucking therapist twice a week. Like,
right.
You know, but
do what you got to do to keep you.
Also, there is a number in Lake County for, you know, us. It's 440-953-TALK. Completely free. There's always somebody there to talk to. Doesn't matter what time it is. You know, they'll talk to you and, you know, try and coach you. They're therapists and caring people that just volunteer. So we took kind of a drastic turn from the
really
fun.
Did, yeah.
You know, but
we took it in a way more serious direction.
Yeah,
but
it's a serious thing. And, I mean, we were
right.
talking about it. So if you need help, get it. Don't do no stupid shit. We can't stop. Oh, dude, I'm so tired of seeing people just like... Well, that's something for another time.
That is, yeah. For maybe the next episode or something.
We'll cover heroin addicts and things like that on the next episode.
Right? Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, honestly, there's only so much sympathy you can have. Honestly, I might sound like a fucking asshole, but at the same time, you know, when you see so many people die around you and shit doing the same stupid shit, it becomes a thing that, to an extent, a person like maybe myself just can't fucking tolerate to deal with that stupidity anymore.
There's seriously, out of my graduating class, there's only 35 people left.
Yeah,
everybody else, suicide, heroin, or murder.
That's it. I mean, fuck, man. Out of mine, everybody's either there's a few things happening. They're either in jail, dead, or you know, semi-successfully married with potential children.
Right.
And even some of those, you know, being the person I am, I just don't. Some of them, I don't see it lasting. But at the same time, you know, not to saying that it won't. Not to say that marriage is a sham. John is happily married. I'm engaged. So it does work. But
yeah. Yep. But, all right, guys, I think that is all for this week.
Yeah. One last thing, I do also want to shout out any local bands that want, if you want music played during an episode or anything like that, feel free to send us a message on, you know, YouTube, make a comment on this video, give us a link, and we will be more than happy to share the music, share the love, and promote your shit as much as you'd want it to be.
Right, absolutely. For sure. Also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, DJ Deadrot with 2 T's. 2 T's. R-O-T-T.
And if you want to check out my shitty band, that would be facebook.com/measurescle.
Matter of fact, I might just put a link to one of your videos in the description.
Yeah, we do have a music video up on YouTube for our song Spectator.
Oh my god, fantastic.
Shout out to Johnny Yu for coming out and filming for us, and all of our actors and the people that participated and really made it what it was. Without that kind of narrative behind it, it would have just been another couple dudes playing in the House of Wills down on Scoville Avenue in Cleveland. And, yeah. It was a great neighborhood, actually. You know, you go outside at night, you're shooting the music video, you know, you go out there to vape or smoke your cigarette or something, and you know, a couple gunshots in the distance, and you know, it's
that was close.
it's Cleveland, man, you know. But it is what it is. It was a great time. So again, big thanks to Johnny Yu for putting up with our bullshit and helping us make that a reality. And everybody involved. Yeah,
for sure.
And if you're watching, thanks for watching.
Any video producers watching this and wants to help me get my first music video out, let me know. I've been fucking dying.